Good day, everyone. Welcome to Design with AI 1.0 video session. We had the class in June, and then from that point, we were not able to send the class video because we had technical issue, but we're able to make the audio available. So this video is focused fully on the particle section of the class, so that you can see what we've created during the class, and then how you can also create yours. The class, of course, is organized by the Digital Literacy for CDS, DL4ALL, Chanchaga in Niger State. During my time as the president, and my name is DLC, Dr. Blessing Peter. I was the former president, and we had this class in June, like I said earlier. We had an amazing instructor during the class, which is in person of Mr. Francis. You can see his name on the screen, Mr. Francis Shukwebuka. Who was our instructor during the class. That was in June 27th. But he won't be the one taking us for the video session. I'll be doing that. And my name once again is Dr. Blessing Peter, and I was the former president. Okay, so we'll be looking into how we can design with AI. And before that, I want to inform us that this particular flyer you are seeing on the screen is also designed using AI. So we look into the tools we'll be using, and then um, if you have any question you want to ask, any comments at all, or anything, you can as well drop them in the comment section or into the WhatsApp group we created for those who were able to join the class live. All right, so I want to share with us some of the things we're able to come up with, some of the flyers we designed, some of the images we generated from our last session in June, and what some of our students were able to do. All right, so these are just screenshots from the class. We had about 70 participants. Um, you can see it for yourself on the screen. So this is our instructor from the last class. So he generated this image using AI. You can see Gemini's icon over there. And then this flyer was also designed during the class by him and other flyers also, but I didn't include them because of certain things here. Um, These flyers, from this point onward, the flyers design were designed by our students after the class. So this person used to be a core member. She designed this using AI. Don't forget, using AI, just AI, purely AI. And then she designed this also, and then designed this one for a friend who was also a core member at the time. And then this last person too, she's still in the service. No, she's out of the service now. She also designed this for her own use case. All right, so we'll be looking. We'll be going into the class now. And the tools we'll be using, like I said, we'll be using AI tools, which includes Google Gemini, and then ChatGPT, and then Pinterest. And the reason we are using Google Gemini is for image generation. Same thing with ChatGPT. But Google Gemini allows us to create more images than ChatGPT using their free version. So, and the tools we'll be using, you won't be paying any money. You don't have to pay any money to anybody, even to Google itself or to OpenAI. And then Pinterest is where we pick our flyer ideas from, so that you can see how you can replicate what someone has created before and having the same outcome. Sometimes something better. All right, so I'll be going to you can use any browser of your choice, but for this class, I'll be using Google Chrome because I already have my ChatGPT, Gemini, everything signed up there already. So let me just go to chatgpt.com, and then launch Gemini.google.com, and then finally to Pinterest, which we're going to be using for our image, for our flyer template and all. So during this class, you will see how to generate different, um, flyers, and then picking ideas, and at the same time, um, learning about prompt engineering because you'll be using prompts most of the time. So let's try to create something. Like I said, this class is going to be purely practical. So we don't do much talking here. Let's see. Um, okay, tomorrow is World Youth Speed Day. Let's see if we can create something around that. Um, let me look for. So this is Pinterest. In case you are wondering where we are, you can see on the screen here. Let me. I'm looking for templates we can use because I'm seeing some here, but I'm not really liking them. Some look like they used AI too, but not something I want. Oh, okay. Let's pick this. This looks very kind of simple. So let's create this. Let's just use it as a case study. Okay, sorry. Let me copy the image since I'm on PC. So you can use your mobile phone. You can use your PC. Anything you want to use. So I'll be heading to Gemini, and like I said, Gemini allows us to create a lot of um, you know, images per day. I think about 10 or more per day without having to pay. And then Google ChatGPT has some limitations in that regard. But Gemini kind of adds its own watermark to any image we create or any flyer we generate. So we have to take that image to or that flyer down to ChatGPT for ChatGPT to help us remove the watermark. Okay, so let me create down create a separate folder for this. So I'm creating a new project folder, DL4 Chanchaga, DL4ALL Chanchaga design with AI 1.0 physics, that is video class. All right, so we let me divide my screen so I can see the image clearly. I want to sorry, hold on. So move that to new window so that I can easily divide my screen. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can perfectly see um, the text I want to edit. Look at this flyer. I want you to create it. So for your prompts, if you are good with English yourself and then with action words, you can actually prompt it yourself without having to maybe start learning prompt engineering as a course on its own. So if you know what you want to do, put it clearly in a way that AI can understand what you are trying to say. So I want to recreate it. So my own brand. So these are the things you have to do. All these are prompts. One, you can put it in list item or not. Change cardio to DL4 Chanchaga, DL4 Chanchaga, and technologies to Niger State. Change the color of what youth skills day to green, but keep the formatting slide style. What else do I want to change? Um, replace. Instead of change, let me use replace. So let me use replace. Replace with better than instead of change. So you just swap the this thing. Replace www dot. Oh, this is even C is cardio, not www dot cardio. Oh, it's even V. Sorry, what was I looking? Cardivo.com with at DL4ALL Chanchaga NG. What else we have there? Okay. Leave every other thing as it is. As is. Leave other element as C. So let's see what AI gives us. So it's generating now, creating your image. So I'm using Gemini. Let me go back. So okay, let me leave this screen as it is so you can see clearly. So you see creating, so the creating time might depend on your network and yeah. All right, so we have this now generated for us using AI based on the template we feed it. So this is just a simple design of using AI. So we won't be taking this particular one to ChatGPT. Reason for that is because our background template is white. But if it were to be a colored background, you will see Gemini's icon. But let me use look for another template so that you see what I'm talking about. So I see what I'm talking about. So corpus initiative. Let me just look for something related to Comeba. Flyer, sorry. This let me use this flyer anyways. There's not what I'm looking for, but again, the idea remains the same. The idea remains the same. So let me just copy this. You can download it, you can save it, but I will be copying just to save and save the stress. All right. So I will be needing a lot of resources here. In the attached flyer, you can see I'm changing my prompts language. It does not have to be static, depends on the flow. In the attached flyer, use the follow instructions to recreate it. Number one, change department of accounting. So since the test is student is long, I will just do dot dot dot. Sorry, let me go back to replace. I love using replace instead of change. When you say change, change might alter the full pixel level of design, but if you say replace, to just swap it, like swapping instead of changing everything totally. So change will just change the wordings, but still retain the font family. If you check the fonts here, you can see the font is still what we copied earlier. So we are changing this to what? Department of um um What should I change it to? So let me just use digital literacy for CDS. Change to digital literacy for all. Replace to digital literacy for all CDS. Yeah. Number two, replace university. Replace university. If you notice, I'm using some question. I mean, some what's it called, a quotation mark, so that it is to keep it around the context of what I want it to change. So it will recognize the keyword and then the context I want it to change. University or professional to Chanchaga, Niger State. So keep notes of the fact that the text I want to replace, I do not have to write everything in full. Meanwhile, the text I want to replace it with has to be in full. So digital literacy for CDS is in full. Chanchaga Niger State is in full, not half typed. Then what else do I want to change? We don't need office of the okay, replace. You can remove some things totally, or I think I have something I want to put there as a placeholder. Replace the office of the electoral electoral member with replace it with replace it with the pace center stream. Replace verti with resign with let me just say electoral committee, so that the text will still this thing electoral committee with sorry verti with electoral, then the committee will still be there. What else do I want to change? The logo and then the picture. um so for the logo, let me go copy some logo. Where did I keep these logos? I'm coming. Sorry, I'm trying to get a logo to use. I certainly can't recall where I kept all these things. Okay, we have this here. I have a folder where I have everything. I'm coming. All right, so I'll be using this logo. Copy it, take it to my Gemini. Replace the logos with the attached logo. So what I'm left with now is wow, even these people are using the pace setters. I just saw the pace setters down the bar. Wow, this is awesome. Wow, nice. So the image is there now. I need to change the pictures. Let me search for one of my pictures online. Sorry, a minute. Let me copy this image of myself. Replace all the images in images with the attached image inside the shape with the attached image. Let me see if I can add one more person image. Where else is the Mercedes coming? Let's see if I can get a lady's picture. Um, coppers in Mina. Oh, sorry, no one's name is coming to my head. Coming. Let me use this person. I know her. Yeah, I know her. So I think I should. Yeah. So since I'm using two images now with the two images attached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 pictures on the flyer distributes and the two images across the 7 images. What other thing do you want to change? They have handles? No, they don't have. We can introduce handles though. Okay, the names. Change the first person's name to replace D Steven. So it might take time, so but don't feel lazy because this is faster than creating everything for yourself. With what? With Tope, Blessing, Peter, and then and replace Blessing, Agay with Odunde Jumoke, Mary. That's the second person I said I know her. Yeah. Okay. What else do I want to change here? Gather is all. So I didn't bother changing the other ones because I don't have pictures for all of them. So if you have the time, you can just get personal pictures for everything there and then this thing. Um, change the color. So let's attempt to change the color also to green. elements and sys. So we are giving to Gemini now, see what we have. So time at times the output might not be what you want, so you refine it. So the refinement process, all of these things have been discussed in the class we had. So I don't want to dwell in them because of course there's always room for improvement. If AI gives you something you don't want, you just tell it to give you output in the way you want it. All right, so we wait for it. In the meantime, let's while waiting, where's our other window? Um, let me go look for another template to use. So let's look for birthday flyers because everybody celebrates birthdays. Something you can easily use as a person. I think this is way common, but we can use this if we have picture. Okay, yeah. Let me use this up next after we are done with this stage. Okay, okay. So you see what we have. Let me. Okay. So this is what was created for us. This is what Gemini created. Why is it zooming back? So this is what Gemini created. Sorry, this thing is misbehaving. Sorry. Let's just use this side. Okay, let's compare to the original this thing. Oh, I've taken that out. Oh, next time I will create a new window. Not here. Sorry. Here. So this is what was created for us. For one, personally, I won't go with this. I won't go with this. But let's look into the reason I said I won't go with it is because uh, if you notice, the arrangement at the top is looking quite bad. Not my own taste. But let's see what we can do. I don't want to use this thing. I want to use ChatGPT for that. If you notice around there where my cursor is, you can see that icon of watermark of Gemini. So we have to remove that. So I think this is looking this thing. Okay, let me still use Gemini for this. Then ChatGPT will just do the final work for me. And while trying to do that, let me see copy this. Copy image. Sorry. All right, so I want to go back to this. So like I said, you refine until you have the better output. Let me sorry, to have the better output, go up. Yeah. I think the header text are way too big. Use the sample I gave you to properly write the text. So what other thing do you want to change here? Nothing. I'm not changing anything, but I do notice that my image under Benjamin Diego kind of change was tampered with, was tampered with. But we leave that for now. Okay, let me just change. Let me tell it, don't transform the images as well. Images as well. You've created them. You've tampered with my face, with the faces. What other thing do I want to change? Yeah, I think the logo is okay. You can see how it changed the color, everything for us. So let's give it. Oh, it did not apply the what's it called now? The style on the vetting. I didn't see that earlier. You can see you can see AI now. This is funny, quite funny. So it says that yes was completely, and then the header came out overwhelmingly large. So you can see the AI that is saying that is not capable of doing it, waiting it again. So sometimes you can have responses like this. So it's just all about prompting and your perseverance. So the way I have here, okay. Oh, it even replaces the images again. I mean, changes this location. Anyway, let me take this to ChatGPT first. Yo, series active. Okay, awesome. Remove Gemini watermark. All right, so we're expecting ChatGPT output now. So we gave it the instructions particularly to sharpen the image to make it look really nice, sharpened, and then remove the Gemini's watermark I showed us earlier. It is this you can see my this thing. Yeah, you can see that that is the watermark you want to remove. Okay. So and now also once the generated flyer to look closely to what this thing. Do you notice something? I just noticed that here the output here, this green change back to red. I mean why it is green here. Oh, it's awesome. So please look carefully before you output anything and send out. It's finishing up and the final touches. Oops, it changed my face drastically, drastically. So we are going to tell it, oh boy, don't change the face, please. These are the original faces. So if you have photoshoot, you know, image, it will be really perfect for this. One other thing, change the uh, so you're still sketching. Okay, you're waiting for that. Please be fast. There's no time. So this can really take time sometimes depending on the number of things you want to change and something. But I just use this as, one of the complex designs you might want to, edit using AI. So that I won't be taking simple flyers alone. But most people, most likely, since if you're not into business, what you'll be changing most of the time is just the logo, the text, and hardly the images. So this is what we have. I would have opened this, but yeah, I can only zoom now. So I think this is somewhat closer to the original this thing, but there are some differences which with more prompts you can still achieve the original design. But I'm not working that way now because I really want to do another one. So you can see that, and then the swapping. So there's a lady I copied her birthday flyer earlier. So let me just go to that again. So also you should be able to come up with good this thing. Okay, let's use this for birthday first. Uh, let's use this. Let's use this, and then oh sorry, I'm going to Gemini using the attached flyer. We create it. Okay, before that, let's do some little image generation now. I see on this latest picture here. Um, so let me get the prompt. This is one of the classes. This thing I used for an organization some weeks ago now. So since this is a lady, I want to recreate this. Oops. Oh, what is going on? Why is this thinking me now? Yeah, sorry. We're having a nice suit in this color code with sharp focus and realistic photo. Oh my god. This guy is hallucinating right now. So, thank God this is coming up now. In case you see it's done your own time, you know what to do. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, let me prompt it again. Sorry, I didn't put certain things in there. Of a female wearing a nice suit in this color code, shuffle looking upright, even attach the image. Oh, what the fuck? Let me copy the image. Sorry, stress of using AI. Now using this attached image, create the professional headshot in it of a female wearing a nice suit in this color. A nice female suit in this color code with sharp focal and elastic. Yeah, don't hallucinate and looking. Okay, AI is quite funny. See what it generated. So we are trying to create this player here, but I want to just generate this lady's picture so that we use this for the flyer. You understand? Nah, 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 nah. Let me search for more of a picture. Sorry, so that AI can learn pattern of our faces. Oh my God. Oh, our face is not even here. Well, let me check under my own this thing. Maybe more of our face will pop up. So you can as well use other AI tools that you believe can get the job done faster. Because I don't know what is happening to Gemini today. So see what you're saying. And the funniest thing is that it has done something like this before. But again, oh my God, United States. Oh, obviously Gemini is I think having some technical issue. Let me go to GPT. Sorry, let me go to GPT. Like, what is this? From where to where? So I'm now using GPT for the image generation. Gemini is kind of hallucinating. And of course, you should know also that these AIs are better than each other. They are good at one task um, than each other. This can be good at this, and the other one performs purely at that, at the same task. So you should, know how to migrate from one AI to another, depending on the task you have attained. So we are struggling because we are trying to get a really nice photo shoot where the image of the person we want to use for this flyer. So hadn't be that we had the picture already, would have recreated this flyer all along. But we are still waiting for something to come up now. Oh, hope you want. Okay, let's just manage this for the sake of time. It's not entirely bad either. So we'll come back here. Let's go back to Gemini. Although it's misbehaving, but copy image, Abigail with Odunde with Jumoke, right? Yeah. Replace 27th with um I don't know, let me just pick a date. 12th March with January, and then 2026 with 2027. Replace. You can have a one single replace at the top just to avoid repetition, but I don't mind repetition also. Replace Vic Mike, Vic Mike with DL4ALL Chanchaga. Yep. Okay. Let me use my name. We've used DL4ALL earlier. Let me use Flourish. Yeah. Now what again? Do I want to replace? I want to leave the text as it is, and then change the face to the face in the attached image. Let me attach the image. Leave everything as is. All right. So we are trying to create a birthday flyer for this person using this template, of course. So let's wait. Oh no, oh no. Gemini is having issue. They're having issue. Let's go to ChatGPT, please. What's this? They're having issue, and it's what I normally use anytime I want to do this kind of training, but I don't normally use AI though for designs. But obviously, it's hallucinating. Like, nah. So you can use AI, you can use Gemini, you can use Grok. So I'm back to ChatGPT now. So we can easily see how the same prompt is giving us um, different outputs as we move from one AI to the other. So sometimes the issue might not be your prompt, it might be the AI platform you are using. So instead of wasting time, coming up with new prompts, editing your prompts, you can just change the AI to you are using entirely, and that will give you the output you want. But sincerely, I don't know. Today they are just behaving poorly. Um, well, let's see what ChatGPT gives us on last week. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can see the output. I don't know about you, but for me particularly, this isn't bad. I mean, I mean, using AI, this isn't bad. So as a person, as an individual, if you want to really use AI to create exact something like this, and then this is, you can see, like I was saying earlier, Gemini gave us this ugly nonsense using the same prompt. You see, I didn't bother to edit my prompts because I already noticed that it's already hallucinating. It's having issues. Maybe they're having issues at their own end. Probably by within today they fix that. Now you can see ChatGPT giving us the same output. Really nice, awesome. So if you want something that replicates your exact face without AI changing it will be best just to go to photo shoots, have the picture ready, send it to it, or spend time doing photo generation. Like from this thing I sent to you, I told you we generated all these images using AI. But some of us are more photogenic than each other, and with that in mind, AI might not give you the output you want. So some people, they take picture even though they are beautiful in person or handsome in person, they look really somehow. But if they use photo shoots with the help of a professional, they edit everything, they can have one better output. So I guess we are done now. We, of course, there are other things you can look into, but I mean this is actually perfect. I don't know what you want to say, but to me personally, this is perfect. I mean this is perfect. Using AI. Now if you send this out now, no one will know that you used AI. No one will know that. And we used AI. All we have to do is go what? Go to Pinterest. So if you are looking for business flyers, you can business flyers. You see templates that you can easily recreate. You see template you can easily recreate. I can recreate this. Let me quickly do this. Then we call it a day. Yeah, let me do this. Let me see. I will leave the services because I don't want to type too many things. Sorry. So one last trick. We'll be using ChatGPT now though, because I notice Gemini is hallucinating. So I'm not changing my prompt and I'm having the best output. In fact, if we had used Gemini, I mean ChatGPT earlier, would have been done with the previous design we did that was ugly. It would have been better than what Gemini gave us. So using this attached layer, do this. Um, so I want to get a logo. Hold on. And this is something in line with what I do also. So that's why I said I'm not changing anything there. Much thing, just the face and then the some of the numbers and everything there. So give me a moment. Let me get my flyer. I mean my logo if I have it on this PC. Okay, do this. Let me go get that my picture again. Sorry. I want to change the number now. 5768798. Wait. 07014312797 and then 478188, right? 0760606. Wait. 48169782644. And what again? Number 4. Replace at culture designs. And wait. Flourish them top left. Flourish them top left. What again? Yeah, I'll be keeping every other thing as is. Okay, replace culture design with another thing. Yeah, that should be all. So this will be the last flyer for this video. So you can just pick templates all around this thing. And again, we are using ChatGPT because Gemini seems to be hallucinating. So please be fast. There's no time. So we spent about 1 hour now. Please take your time to watch through. And within this hours, we've created about 3 designs, and I think generated images and then go back and forth. Meanwhile, in real sense, if you want to create images, sometimes you can spend 2 days depending on the context of the design, thinking of ideas to use and all. So why it is good to use AI, I also want to add that um, it is best also to learn what you want to do. So we have the output now. So the this is the output. You can compare it to the original. You can see that everything I asked it to swap was carefully swapped, and then every other thing remained the same. If I want the logo to be smaller because to me it's too big right now, I can still ask it to be smaller, but I won't be doing that. So I want to say thank you for making it down to this stage. So if you have any question, you can always drop it in the chat box. I mean the comment section, or message the number on the flyer you can see for the questions you might be having, or just drop it on the group if you are part of the people that were in the class. All right, thank you. So what is expected of you now? You can make your research about how to use, now this is one way of using AI for design. Other ways could be, generate flyers for you. You can ask AI to generate flyers for you, which is going to build it itself entirely. But those kind of flyers, you don't see them looking really neat like something like this. You hardly see them looking neat like this. So there are the flyers like this. Let me search AI flyers. If you ask AI to generate flyers from scratch and this thing, AI flyers, you can see them looking ugly, really, really ugly. You can see these are all AI flyers. Maybe not everything, because by AI, this one's loose. This is designed by designer. You can see AI flyer. You can see the way no margin, no white space, no color balancing and all. So if you ask AI to generate for you, you'll be expecting something like this. But based on your prompt, like I said, I used AI. I didn't use any template for this. I just asked AI to create for me, gave it how I want it, and it created it for me. This particular flyer didn't use any templates. But you can see all these ones we'll be doing since we use template. And using template, I would say, is the best approach. You can easily create things, generate images and all. So thank you for your time. Thanks for listening thus far. And we hope that you'll be able to apply this in your business, in your academics, or in any field you belong to. Yeah. And any question can come in under the comment section. If you have any suggestions, if you want to take this forward or further, you can always reach out to us. Thank you so much, and do have a nice time or a nice day, a nice week, a nice year, and everything all together.